Hey, what's up guys? Hope you all are having a great week. The time has come. The bracelet for the TI Field Watch is finally here and it is out. Hopefully you already saw the walkthrough video on it or the overview video. We posted up yesterday, but they're here. I'm actually packing the last of them right now. I'll show you real quick what comes with them. You get, of course, a universal 20mm titanium bracelet. It's got quick lock adjustments on the buckle. This one has the universal in links of 20mm, so if you have a ton of different watches, this will probably work on them. It would be pretty smart of me to be wearing our field watch right now, but my daughter picked this watch out for me this morning. You guys know I picked up a G-Shock a few weeks ago. Well, Casio got me again. An AE 1200, the Casio Royale as they call it. This thing's super fun. It's like a $35 watch, it's awesome. So I'm not wearing my field watch today because my daughter wanted me to wear that one. And I said, yes ma'am. So that is the titanium bracelet. These are available. If you have a field watch, it's very important. There's two items on the product page. You have the bracelet, and then you also have the in links. The in links are a separate item. So that way if somebody wants the bracelet alone, they can get it. But if you want the actual in links, for your field watch, you have to add those on separately. So make sure both things are in your cart, okay? Just a heads up, so that way you get what you're trying to get. So right now I'm packing ones that have the in links. Also, we are gonna include a little strap adjustment tool. So if you need to take out links, if you bought the field watch in links, you need to adapt it from the universal, you can use this. Just a tiny little flat head, we're including everyone. And a little polishing cloth. Getting these packed up and ready to roll. If you've never shrink wrapped something, it is oddly satisfying. So I'm actually not mad about it, it's kind of nice. But guys, we have a lot to show you today. I think I have three or four items that are going live today. And this is one of them, this is number one, that are new for this week that I'm gonna show you. And it's about time I show you Jeremy's knife. Today's the day. But I'm not gonna show it to you. I'm gonna let Jeremy show it to you. Take it away, Jeremy.
What? Man, I'm over here trying to get these pictures done. If you want to get these knives dropped, I guess I'll take a minute. Jeesh. Just kidding. You know I love Brantley. We're really excited about these knives. And actually I am really setting up some stuff. Gonna get some pictures for the drop coming up here soon. But this knife has been in the works for over a year, I think. It's been forever. Fine-tuning, tweaking, working with Mac and the guys over there at Big Eye / Exclusive. I think what we finally came up with is an awesome, everyday, perfect size. It's like big enough that it takes care of most things, but still small enough that you could technically pocket carry it if you want to. It's got a very like universal, good EDC shape with nice belly. I think we nailed it. Micarta scale. I gotta say, I'm pretty pumped about it. But the name of it got complicated because we had gone through a couple different versions of names. Originally, the name we had started with was the Cerberus, which I thought was really cool. It's like a three-headed dog that guards Hades. It's like a Greek mythological thing. Mac actually came up with that name, but it turned out there was other knives named Cerberus, so we couldn't use that. Then we started thinking some other things. At one point, I'm originally from Kentucky, so we had looked at some mountain names from Kentucky, but they were already used for other things. And then I have to give my boy Brantley the credit. He's like, hey, who's the first person that gave you your first knife? That's a perfect idea because my Uncle Gary, his nickname is Deano, because his name is Gary Dean, hence the name of this knife, the Deano, is like a straight mountain man. He gave me my first knife, which was a Swiss Army knife. He gave me my first fixed blade knife, which was like an antler handled like survival kind of hunting style knife. He was the first guy to take me camping. First, a lot of outdoor stuff. My Uncle Dino was the guy that did a lot of that stuff. So it made perfect sense to name my first knife after the guy that gave me my first knife and kind of really started my love of the outdoors and knives and hunting and fishing and all that stuff. An aptly named knife for the outdoors, for EDC, named after a great outdoorsman, my Uncle Gary, AKA Deano. We're big fans, we love it. We're really proud of what we came up with. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna get back to getting the photos so you can actually get these things because, you know, that's part of the whole release thing. Brantley, take it away, my friend. Love you. Hugs and kisses. Go ride some scooters or something. I know you guys ride scooters. And I know that sounds a little like hate, but it's honestly just because I have FOMO. You guys have way too much fun over there. Way too much fun.
Sorry, Jeremy, didn't mean to leave you hanging. Just busy, been trying to do burnouts on my scooter. So Jeremy showed you a little bit about his knife, and we're gonna get into that a little more. But first, I don't know what that bag did to Joe, but it was Joe's birthday this week. Everybody tell Joe happy birthday. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got hit.
That sucker's heavy. God, just hit me right in the butt. Everybody tell Joe happy birthday in the comments. Joe's an amazing man, great business partner, even better friend. So tell him happy birthday. He's officially old. He's in his late 30s. Like
Yeah, I know. So
we're getting old. All right, let's get into this knife a little bit more. All right, so Jeremy gave you a little bit of the backstory of what this knife is and kind of how it came to be. I'm gonna give you just a couple quick specs too. So we got them in two different versions, two different handle materials. Both are micarta. This one is a green micarta. This one is a little more limited. I think we have, gosh, it's only like 30, I believe, somewhere in that ballpark. And then this is a black micarta. We have quite a few more of these. It's still not a crazy amount of knives. This batch is not very big. We have quite a few more of these than we do with the green. So if you're wanting a green, you better grab one quick. These are Nitro V. They have the JS signature logo on the blade, Nitro V on the other side. So these we did in a graphite black Cerakote, and Jeremy wanted the knife to not look perfect. So when you Cerakote something, a lot of times it looks like super clean, like almost fake clean. He did not want that. So what we did, we actually took them straight out of Cerakote and we tumbled them. So all of them have like a little bit of like kind of a battle worn look to the blade, and that's on purpose. And so you'll see if we can get some on camera here. The edges are a little worn. There's like some little kind of like worming marks and stuff. They're all completely random. They're all gonna be different. So if you get one that's got like a random little mark on the blade, that's on purpose. Here is the green one. Yeah, see, it's just like a little bit of kind of a battle worn black is what we were shooting for, and I pretty much nailed it. So these were tumbled, I'm not really sure for how long, but quite a while actually in the rock tumbler. So straight from Cerakote with this nice, beautiful finish, and then we threw it in a tumbling vat of rocks. But it looks awesome. They turned out really, really good. The Kydex even, I think I showed you guys these last week very, very quickly. Kydex was all made in-house. There's actually a shot in last week's video of Evan dropping a drill press. He was actually cutting out all the holes in the Kydex. So each one's gonna come with kind of this pancake style Kydex, all made here in shop. And then you get like an accessory pack. So in your accessory pack, you get a few different cool things. We're gonna include a set of Scout carry straps. These are super nice. All the hardware that you need to attach it to the sheath also is included. So 2 of these. We're also including an Ulti-Clip Slim. It's the Slim 3.3 model. Fits perfectly on this side of the blade. So the handle's facing that way, this side. So you can go left pocket or right pocket. We didn't pre-install anything. That way you guys can set it up how you want. So you get Ulti-Clip, Scout carry straps, the hardware for the Scout carry strap. I won't show you that. That's kind of boring. You get one of Jeremy's Skull logo Ranger eye patches, as well as a US Big Eye Ranger eye patch, and a plethora of stickers. You got Jeremy's face, as I call it, the exclusive logo, because technically this is going to be dropped on exclusive. The link for these will be in the description. So if you want to grab one of the Deanos, they are available in the description below. So exclusive is where you're going to find those, exlsv.com, and then a US Big Eye sticker. So that's it. Sorry I strung you guys along for so long on these. I know I've been teasing this knife kind of off and on for feels like 8 weeks. But I didn't want to give anything away before Jeremy could. That's one reason I wanted him to actually be the one to show you guys the knife for the first time. So I enlisted his help in this video. So guys, the Deano, it's super cool. The spec on the length of this thing is 7.5 inches overall length, and it's 3 1/8 inch sharpened edge, so 3.125 inches on the blade. Just beautiful. Mac designed this knife for Jeremy. We've been kind of in the talks with him for, gosh, months now. I think we started this conversation back in March of last year, so it's just about a year. I actually tried to find my original notes where we kind of dreamed this knife up a little bit and then pitched it to Mac and had him design it. And I couldn't find it. I was hoping I'd be able to find that because I thought there might be some cool little nuggets in there, but couldn't find it. It's in a notebook somewhere. The Deano, I love the name. I love the story. Anything that can throw back to a family member that was important in our life, that kind of especially kind of paved a way forward for us, like in some of the things that we are excited about and the things that we are passionate about as adults. I thought that was a cool nod to his uncle and to his upbringing. So really glad he liked it. I thought it was neat. Yeah, the Deano, it's available. While we're on this exclusive kick today with the Deano, I got a restock on something else cool that I want to show you on exclusive, as well as a crazy deal on one of my favorite things we've ever made. They see me rolling, they hating. All right, also available on exclusive today. If you follow Best Day BDEDC, Taylor Martin, we are doing a restock of his tin set. So if you have like old Altoids tins and stuff like that. I love Altoids either way, but the tins, you can use them for anything. So Taylor wanted to take that idea. This is probably 2 years ago, maybe even, actually it was before we even moved into this office. Probably 2.5, 3 years ago, we dropped these. And they've been out of stock for a long time, and a lot of people have been asking for them to come back. And so the Best Day BDEDC Topo tin set, they are back in stock today. So you do get 3 of them. They're kind of like one of those little, I think they're Russian dolls is what they call them. The large one, then you get a medium one, and you guessed it, and you get a small one. So all 3, I think they're like 20 bucks. That's it. So if you want to build out cool little first aid kits or have something for, to pack like some Tylenol and ibuprofen in a pouch or something like that. Super cool. So these are available. It's been probably a good year or more since they've been out of stock. So they're finally back. Okay, I've always said that this item is one of my favorite items that we've ever done on exclusive, and I stand behind that. One of the products that I use the most, except for I've recently tried carrying a Zippo in my pocket. About 4 days in, so far I'm kind of liking it. It's kind of nice to have, super fidgety. So I guess technically this is gonna maybe take the reins. This is one of the we did with Taylor. It's one that got scratched and QC'd out. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep one of these. Anyway, so that might take the crown as #1 used item that we've made on exclusive. But every time I travel or I go camping, this goes with me. I have 2 of these personally that I picked up because I love them that much. This is the Becki and Chris Adventure Blanket. It's 100% merino wool. So if you're familiar with merino wool, it's like a magic material. It keeps you cool when it's hot outside, but somehow keeps you warm when it's cold outside. I'm not really sure how it works. I wear merino wool socks also because they're great with boots. This thing is incredible. It's 55 inches by 73 inches. And for that size and that high of quality, it's got like a cool little Becki and Chris Adventure Blanket tag on it. Comes all wrapped. Fancy little wrap. You even get the little carrying bag, which is awesome. So when I'm throwing this in with my camping gear, this goes in the roof bag on top of my car with the blanket in it. Me and my wife both have one and swear by it. But these things, this is one of those things that's like, they're way more expensive than you think they would be. And so to buy one of these off of a website, I actually just did a quick Google search. A similar sized one of these I found for $300. So that's a $300 blanket. We were retailing these for $135. So you can do the math. It's less than half price of what most companies would list a 100% merino wool blanket at this size. Becki and Chris, if you have followed them or know about them, awesome people. They've become really good friends of ours. They are changing their channel up, and so it's gonna go from Becki and Chris to just Becki. I think Nothing Epic, I think is the name of her new channel. I'm gonna link it below because she's awesome. You should go give her a subscribe. She makes some really cool camping content, and she's really into her truck and building it out, and she's also an incredible photographer and interior designer. Anyway, she's awesome, Chris is awesome. You should go follow their new channel, Nothing Epic. So they're kind of changing up what they do in their branding. So that means all of the gear that we have for them on exclusive is now 40% off. So that means this $300 value of a blanket that we only sold for $135 is now $81. It's $81 for a $300 blanket. These are phenomenal. So I can't stress this enough how much I love this thing. So anyway, all right, I'll quit talking about blankets. This is a gear channel, that is gear. There's a lot of new things coming on this week. The bracelet, Jeremy's knife, the Deano is available now. The tins are back. You need to get one of those blankets before they're gone because they're incredible and that's a great deal. The baseline, we didn't even talk about the baseline. There's just been so much. The baseline capped, broke 1,000. Baseline capped, broke 1,000 backers.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Have bought a baseline capped already. Actually, it's like 1,100 and something now. How many backers are on the baseline capped?
Over 1,000.
Over 1,000. It's like 1,113 as of this morning.
That's incredible. Thank you all. We appreciate every one of you.
So if you haven't backed that, go check it out. They're only 55 bucks. That's ridiculous. You can get a solid titanium pin, and they're grade 5 titanium. We didn't even tell you that. Those are grade 5. The baseline bolt action are grade 2. I might explain that a little more maybe next week as to why one's grade 2 and one's grade 5. On that cliffhanger, we'll see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will talk to you later. See ya.
Seriously, leave. I don't like people watching when I work. It's weird.
It's foosball time, boys!